Greetings. I am a cosmic messenger. I come in peace. Today is Wednesday, February 26th, 2025 is the year. It is 8:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am in Clinton Township, Michigan. It has been a few days since I've done a recording. I apologize. I know I agreed to do them, and then I let life get in the way and Roman get in the way instead of staying with what I knew was true. So before this transmission begins, I will describe the process. Partly because the human part of me is nervous. So about 5 minutes, well, at least 5 minutes before I start the recording, I sit down, make sure, got the lighting right. I feel comfortable. I feel my feet. I feel my butt. Feel my back resting in the chair, my arms resting in my legs, my fingers intertwined with each other. They're a little cold. I'm aware of the light moving into my eyes from the not a camera, it's from the lamp, like right in front of me. It's like right in front of me. I'm also aware of my voice. My voice has been changing lately and getting deeper. So the process, I sit down. I become aware of what is in this moment. So I just embody, feel what it's like to be here right now. And then I told El Moria that I would dedicate 5 minutes to repeating the will of God decree. So I repeat that, various lengths, various speeds, various intonations, various expressions of it. And my goal is that when the 5 minutes are done, then that's when the recording starts, or I would eventually go live with this. And that's what happened today. And then the next step in the process, actually, I'm supposed to be doing this before. I'm sorry. Yes, the agreement I made is that I would do this like at 7:45 or so. I would at least do some decrees, at least 5 minutes of the will of God. And then once I'm done, I'm going to sit quietly, make sure everything's set up. Hopefully I do that before I sit down. And then I make the connection. So using the image of your and my divine presence, I feel myself connect to my holy Christ self. That's a speaker that I forgot to turn off and it went off by itself. But nowadays I'm connected to my holy Christ self. So I don't have far to go. It's just a matter of acknowledging that my holy Christ self is now part of this physical body. That actually doesn't make sense. I know some of you humans it will make sense, but some of you will go, you're not really saying it correctly. I know. Because it's so much bigger than the human body. But it's part of it. So I guess you could almost think of it as the aura. So I become aware of my holy Christ self, which is much bigger than me. So basically I could say I'm embodying that as well, which is different than how people use the word embody to mean that you're alive physically. This embodiment is really different. And I believe this is part of my teaching here on earth at this moment. So by embodying my holy Christ self, I feel, or I sense internally, I know there's some word for that now, but I sense what that's like. So in addition to all the things I noticed, like my butt, and I'm really noticing my butt, I need a new chair because I can feel my bones pressing into like the hard bottom of the chair. I'm really aware of my left sit bone, my left thigh, and then I become aware of my holy Christ self. So I am already connected to my holy Christ self. my holy Christ self, how to describe that feeling. There's freedom in feeling it. If it was a dance, I would be doing these undulations, like these wave movements. That's how it feels inside of me. And I'm also aware of the air around me, because that's how big the Holy Christ Self is. So I'm aware of the space around my physical body. I physically, or whatever word, I feel it, I sense it. So at least 2 feet from my physical body, I am aware of that space. Like I feel the air. I feel how my Holy Christ Self and the air are merging or sharing that space. Again, I'm trying to just find words that a human would use to make this very simple so people can understand this. So I'm totally aware of my Holy Christ Self. And now me and my Holy Christ Self are providing adoration to the mighty I Am presence. So I feel this huge love, this pink flame I'm sending up my spine. I don't know why I said those words, but somehow I guess that's what's happening. And it's moving from me, and it connects to the I Am presence. And it surrounds the mighty I Am presence with this pink cloud. But there's also a feeling to it. I feel the adoration. And again, how to describe these emotions is quite challenging, actually. But it is a physical sensation that I feel. So I feel light, in terms of not heavy. So I don't mean light as in like the light shining on me, but I feel light as in not heavy. I want to say happy, but happy is not a sensation. So how does happy feel? Feel carefree, but that's not a sensation. The sensation, I'm closing my eyes so I can really tune in and not be distracted by things around my external environment. I feel at ease. There is ease everywhere in my body. That's an easy way to explain it. Even breathing, there is such ease. Talking, there is such ease. There's very little effort in getting words out. There's little effort in how to think of words or describe them. There's little effort in moving my body or holding it up. There is so much ease everywhere. That's what this feels like. So I provide that and I extend it from me, or who I think I am. I'm going to say upward because if you look at the picture, it's upward. But in reality, I sense it moving behind me, and then it goes up to that connection through my Holy Christ Self to the mighty I Am presence. So there's this ease that's all throughout that cord. And now I'm asking, or I'm inviting more. It's more like I'm inviting, saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared. My vessel is prepared. Because I'm not quite sure who's supposed to come through in these transmissions, if it's El Moria, or there's this other person that's around a lot that usually is the one who provides me the information, but I don't know who that is, honestly. I don't even see him, but I hear the voice a lot. So I'm just inviting that, or I'm inviting and so what happens then is that ascended master, they move their energy downward. Again, I'm just trying to use a visualization. It's like they move it downward. They lower their frequency to connect to my Holy Christ Self. And then when the transmission is ready, they start speaking. And when they speak, the words come out of my mouth. They don't even go into my brain. So I have no thought. I usually do recollect some of what was said afterwards, but I have no thought beforehand, and I cannot change what they are giving me or edit it or modify it. And again, for people to believe this, they would have to experience it. And I guess also, what do I have to gain from this? That's been a big thought, but maybe that's a separate talk. But yeah, I'm not looking to gain from doing these transmissions. I agreed to do them because the amount of time and energy of them coming to me was becoming, it was like not controlling my life, but it was becoming, I'm going to use the word, a little too much. So I was sleeping 4 hours a night, if even that, missing meals because the information is coming and coming and coming all the time. And so I said, okay, let's make a schedule so you have a definite time to come through. And again, my mission, that's not the right word, is mission. Well, I guess it is the word. I think of myself as a missionary, but I am not here to brainwash or change other people. I'm not here to tell you you're wrong with what you've been doing. Right? Like a missionary would go to another country or another group of people and tell them, oh, that's not the God to worship. That is not why I'm here. I'm here just to share knowledge. And I'm here to do it freely. And I'm very clear about that. And I do share that with El Moria and the other ascended masters that are around me, instructing me all the time. I don't mean all the time, but quite frequently I do go to a class, or I wake up from sleeping and I'm in the middle of a class and hearing like the instruction happening. But I'm very clear that I'm not here to create a company that's going to charge you for everything. Here are the 10 secrets to becoming an ascended master. Pay me $39 a month. Now that's Chris coming out. So again, I have nothing to gain by sharing how I'm doing this and how the information comes through. I'm sharing it so people know how to do it themselves. And I guess that would be the verification. I don't need to make anything happen. I don't need to make a diamond appear in my hand right now to show you this is true. I don't need to manifest anything. First, or mainly because I have everything. Really listen to what I'm saying. I have everything that I could ever need or want or desire or think about right now. In this moment, which is now 8:19 p.m., I have everything. Just to be basic for some of you who don't maybe not understand. So, first of all, I have internet access. I have a computer. I have electricity. I am inside a building that I own. I have running water, hot water and cold water. I have indoor plumbing. I have a refrigerator filled with food. I have a pantry stocked with supplies. I have a closet with clothes, more clothes than I need right now. I have heat when I need heat inside my building where I live and own. I have central air conditioning when I want it to be cooler. I have everything that I need right now. I'm being told to tell you that this is the law. We are always provided for. We always have what we need. And again, this is not a sleight of hand. This is not a trick of your mind. Like, I'm not going to say that part. But those of you watching this, do you have everything you need right now? Forget about when the bills are due. Forget about going to work tomorrow or today. Forget about what else needs to happen. Whatever your concerns are, right now, in this moment, do you have everything you need? My Holy Christ self is very calm right now. I want to share that information was actually from my Holy Christ self. And again, being merged with my Holy Christ self, it's a very fine line. And I'm sharing this so people also understand it. It's a very fine line when the information comes through and I speak. I know when it's me as Chris and when it's the Holy Christ self. But I'm sure people listening maybe aren't aware of when the shift happens. But when El Moria or some other ascended master comes through with a transmission, there's a definite shift and change in how the voice is and the information and the rate of speech, the diction. But because me and my Holy Christ self are one, again, it comes through very easily. And I guess I can say that I'm not thinking of the words to say, but I do get an impression of them. So I have some idea of what's coming out. And then me as Chris sometimes adds onto it because I think the humans need a little more understanding. I'm being told now, I keep using that word human. And again, it's not to say anything about aliens or extraterrestrials or I'm from another planet. I'm just trying to differentiate so you to understand of what is happening right now. Right? So your awareness right now, those of you watching this, is that you are living on the planet Earth. Like I'm experiencing the time as being February 26th. Is that what I said earlier? I don't know. The year is 2025, right? I am embodied as a male. And that's what I mean by human. So I'm having that experience. And I just like to use the word the humans. Because again, it is an experience that we chose to have and be born here. And I'm not going to go into that. That's not my, I was going to say expertise, but that's not the right word. It's not my, I don't care about that part. I know I'm here just to share some basic information. And as hopefully, I actually like this video, so I hope it does get published. But as you see, there's no frills. I'm not going to make a nice intro and have music and, make sure I'm like photoshopped and I'm just going to deliver it very basic because that's partly how it comes through me, how the information comes through me. And those of you that are meant to receive it and understand it and grow, again, you may think I'm so freaking boring, but then it will change you and affect you. And you'll eventually realize, oh yeah, I already know that. And I don't care if you even credit me. It's not about me. It's not about me. So now me as Chris, who's in this human experience, wants to say, please don't follow me. It is not about me. Do not follow me. But at the same time, if I do have a channel and stuff, please follow me and subscribe. But again, it's not about me. Please don't follow me. No, don't write I guess you could write my words down, but it's not about me. No. It's coming through me, and it's coming through so many other people at this time. And if you were drawn to this for whatever reason, even just to make fun of me, if you're drawn to this for that reason, it's for you too. You are just like me. The same things will happen to you that have happened to me. And I'm here to help you and hold your hand and support you in whatever way I can. As of right now, I don't know what that looks like or means, but I do know that that is why I'm here, is to help and support and guide, and just to provide information. So you understand the process, because up until now, it seems like it's been hidden. The people that have done this, who've been messengers, have not really shared much about it. It seems so much secrecy when I've asked certain people. That was the human in me starting to jump out of my experience, so I'm staying inside of it. It's very interesting because I get quite nervous before doing these videos. And I'm very nervous right now. But maybe my outer perception or how you see me and my voice doesn't carry that across. But I am very nervous because I want to get more comfortable with how the information will come through me. Probably like most of you or some of you, I want to know what's going to happen beforehand. Can't you tell me what again, this is what I kind of happened in my free time. I'm like, can you just tell me what you're going to say today? Like, really? You just want me to go blindly and just sit down, do the decrees, and just, come on, please just tell me a little bit. So yeah, so interesting that some stuff came through today. I'm very happy for that. I think maybe that should be edited out of the video. But then again, I don't want to have these highly stylized videos so that people could then say, oh, if you really look at it, you can notice that the time changed and, it was clipped, and so there must have been other things, and they just put it together to say those things. So yeah, I guess those things need to be staying in my videos. Because my brand is the I am presence. Well, I actually call it I am now is my brand. Because it is happening right now. Just like I said a few minutes ago, right now, in this moment, you and I have everything. Can you feel that? Like my body is tingling everywhere. We have everything that we need right now. That could be a totally another lesson. I'm just saying this out loud. Maybe somebody will request it one day. Because if you're not understanding that, I need to do another lesson because it's quite profound for you to feel that. And when you feel it, I'm telling you, your world will change. Your life will change. I am a cosmic messenger, and I come in peace.